Now, in other news, speaking of stellar turns and award-winning performances, thanks, Susanna, for reading ahead. Does anyone remember my star performance in Aussie soap Neighbours? Absolutely nobody, of course, but let's remind you anyway. How was your meeting?
Good. He seemed really kind. Harlow's been well looked after.
That must be a comfort. It's time to let her go, Prudence. It's difficult, but it's for the best. If your daughter isn't with us, then she's against us.
What were you playing?
What was I playing? What was I playing at?
Who were you?
I was a sinister cult leader called Graham, who had an equally sinister hold over Denise Van Outen's character.
So casting to type, then?
Casting to type completely.
Great
The first bit of
Yeah.
acting I've ever done, and what I didn't realise is you have to read the whole scene, of course, because then you don't clip other people's lines. But anyway, I'm showing you this for a reason, a little trip down memory lane, even though that was only a couple of years ago, because after nearly 40 years on air, Neighbours is doomed, it seems.
You've doomed Neighbours,
I've
Richard.
doomed
It's what you're
Neighbours,
admitting
like-
to this
You've killed it
morning.
off.
I've killed it off. After being axed from Channel 5, of course, which has been its partner for the best part of a decade over here in Britain, Channel 5 has confirmed they're going to stop airing the iconic soap in the summer. They can divert funding to original UK dramas, a bit like The Teacher, of course, which we've seen.
They used to show it, didn't they, during the day?
Yeah.
As well as later on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we used to all go into the
Half
lecture
one and
theatre
half
at
five,
school
wasn't
it?
Yeah.
and watch
Did you?
it during the lunch break.
Yeah.
And my favourite, I have to say, that is now my favourite moment, obviously, from Neighbours. My favourite moment was when Jane went from plain Jane. Do you remember? She
Took
did
the bins off.
She took the glasses off and did a sort
Yeah.
of secretarial
Absolutely.
changeover to being the glamour
Well, because we were of the age of Kylie, Jason,
Yes.
you know, and obviously Jane and Mike. Those were the days.
I
Actually,
remember Kylie and Jason's wedding like it was yesterday.
suddenly.
You were
do you remember the
probably
tune?
there, weren't you, Richard?
Yes, I was covering it for this morning.